Hi folks, this is where I live in pleasant South London suburbia. We're part of the Greater London, just through my, creaky floor. We're in my loft room, which is a studio and an ironing room, as you probably know. I'm just looking out my window. It's raining at the moment, I'm glad to say. It gets me out of digging some ivy roots out. Right, so I'll give you a tour of my studio, but somebody asked me to show my Logitech webcam setup, so I'll do that as well. I'll just give you just a tour around. Paintings, that's my Etsy pile underneath the paintings, plus those there. Paintings everywhere, paintings even above the loft, in this loft room. Like all these watercolours, oils. This is my main work table, but it's covered in work stuff. I've just primed 3 offcuts of MDF, 2mm. I prime them with, I give them a rub down with sandpaper, and then some PVA glue mixed in with some of this burnt sienna acrylic paint. So there we are for that. I will explain why I was getting the webcam wrong. Paintings everywhere. Look, that's a telescope I made. Well, I didn't make that. I made the mirror. Ground the mirror. 56 hours actually. Right. Okay. It's my other table. There's my laptop now. I'll turn the lights off. It's just glare a bit, but it's a bit dark in here anyway. So acrylics over the back there. I don't use them. I don't really like acrylic. I'm an oil painter, but if I ever go back to acrylics, I think that's better than oils. My pile of watercolour paper, odd palettes, which are sort of handmade, some brushes, my watercolour table with the water button on it. Now there's the Logitech webcam showing on my laptop. Now here's the setup. This is my table. Well, it's a piece of plywood, or cardboard, with a piece of MDF fixed to it. Palette. It's on a box easel, which I've adjusted the back so that I can look at everything. Some of my basic palette paints. Now there's the Logitech webcam. Let's see if I can come on the other side. You'll see that just on a mic stand. It screws into the top. Let's get a close up of it. There we are. Logitech webcam. It's a basic webcam, but apparently it's one of the best of the budget range ones. So we'll sit down now and I'll show you what I was doing wrong. So there's the tablet. It's with me mush on there. I've got well over 2,000 still photographs on my Dave Usher artist page on Facebook. Feel free to work from them. Don't put my signature on there. But they're all there for you to enlarge and download and so on. There's another table. We picked this up down the road. Somebody put it out for the dustmen, bin men, and it was almost new. And I just got this bit of I don't know, melamine MDF as a table, but it's not really well supported, so I've had to put some screws in. But going back to the webcam, here we are. Now, I'll run it to show you what I was doing wrong. Let's get a good close-up on that if I can. Right, okay, that should do. So if I want to start, I click on to that one. That's the record. So I press that, and 3, 2, 1. We're now recording. Now if I want to pause, I click on to the next one on to the left of it. I go like that. Recording paused. So what I was doing to start it again was to press that one. And then, because it started a new video. So when I pressed that one, which is is covering the pause, look, there we go, we're continuous. Brilliant. This is why I got the webcam. My friend Gary Crosby was using one, and it was so clear. As you can see, it's a pretty good picture. I've got all this guff at the side, and I can just come out of that now. Just go on to that drop down. So we've got exposure, frame rate. I've got a zoom, which works brilliantly. Oh, come on, get down. Got to be right on it. I'm not right. Oh well. Oh, I probably can't change that because I'm recording. But oh yes, I can. So that's the zoom. I can come down to autofocus. I've turned all the presets off, or the autos on. Look, white balance, image settings, anti-flipper, all that sort of stuff. So we're filming now. I'm going to stop the recording now, and it's stopped. So I think the recording now. If I come out of that and go on to my control panel stuff. So there we are. We have Logitech Capture. It's a bit small on the screen here, but so if I press that, a couple of clicks. Right, there we are. That's what we've just recorded. Now that should record. Have recorded as a solid video. So let's play it. So there we are. This is why I got the webcam. My friend Gary Crosby was using one, and it's so clear. The volume is a bit low because it's coming from an unplugged in camcorder, my Canon camcorder. So we'll just let that run to the end, and I'll show you my. I'll put the Logitech on this camera, this Canon. It's a great camera, but it cuts out after about 45, 50 minutes, and it doesn't allow me to pause in record, which this does. But perfect. But you can see what it's all about now. So there we are. Let's go back to more brushes. Just let that video run to make sure it's in one. Well, it's in one because I saw on the Logitech capture thing, I saw that it was one video. There we are. So we'll come out of that, turn that off. So there's the video, just one video, including one pause in record, and there I've got loads of old stacking system, which was a Sony stacking system, which is derelict now. That all packed up after many years. So I use it as a storage for more paintings, more watercolours there. I've still got all those old cassettes. Who's got a load of cassettes that they got nothing to play them on? So there we are. More paints, oil paints under there. Look all this junk, all paints and stuff. And there's my bookcase with more paintings, video of flamenco videos there. Got nothing to play them on. Art books, old stamp collection, and more paintings. So back to this is what I'm going. Don't throw your bits of MDF away if they're sort of a reasonable size. It's only about, I don't know, 9 by 6 or something inches, that is. And they just make nice supports for small pictures. I've primed 3 up there, which I showed you. Here's my webcam. I'll turn that off, haven't I? Oh well, you can see it anyway. There we are. Oh, ran the wrong way. So that's the Canon. It's got a battery on the back, which is a bit of a shame really. So you have to keep it on there, otherwise you've got no power. But my other Canon Legria's got an integral battery that slots in somewhere. Can't remember. I haven't used it for a long time since I got this one. But it's been a good camera, but it just doesn't pause and record, which is a nuisance. Okay, folks, I will leave you with my mugshot, and there we are. So I'll post it for you, and I'll get on with my painting now. Bye for now.